Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm tired of making predictions. I already did my Eastern Conference standings predictions. I did my Western Conference standings predictions. I did the NBA awards predictions. And now I gotta predict another thing. Today, we're gonna be predicting the NBA champion of the 2024 NBA season. So don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into the content. Now, what I like to do when I predict an NBA champion is I like to look at the teams that can realistically make a deep postseason run and quite possibly make it to the NBA Finals and win the whole entire thing. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. If you're asking me, I do not believe that there are many NBA teams this season that can realistically compete for a championship. However, I'm just going to throw out some teams that I do believe are contenders or could make that deep postseason run. Number 1, Denver Nuggets. Number 2, the Boston Celtics, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Golden State Warriors, the Miami Heat, and the Phoenix Suns. Now, we can automatically start eliminating teams. I'm pretty sure you guys already know which teams are probably going to get eliminated right here, but we need to talk about each and every one of these teams and what they can do come postseason time. I want to start off with the Miami Heat real quick because this is a team that has obviously shown that they can make a deep postseason run whenever they want to. 2020 NBA Finals, 2022 Eastern Conference Finals, 2023 NBA Finals once again. I just cannot not call them a contender. You know what I'm saying? The reason why a lot of people probably aren't going to call them a contender or not even have them at the top of the conference is solely because Pat Riley made no moves this offseason because he put all his eggs in that Damian Lillard basket, something that he's notorious for doing. And trust me when I say I am an advocate for waking Pat Riley's ass up because he needs to wake up. However, I can't deny the history that this team has, the continuity that this team has, and I just have them as a contender. Now, are they going to win an NBA championship? I don't think that they're going to win the title. I think the Milwaukee Bucks got better. I think the Boston Celtics got better. I think a multitude of other teams in the Western Conference got better than they did. And I'm not going to sit here and say the Miami Heat can't make a deep postseason run because they have shown it time and time again that they can do it whenever their backs are against the wall. I just don't think that they're going to be able to do it this year. This just isn't their year. Next team I want to talk about is a team that is kind of sort of in the same boat. However, this is a team that has shown that they can get it done. They actually got it done 4 times with the core that they have. It's the Golden State Warriors. Now, with the Golden State Warriors, they're a little bit tricky to predict because they just got rid of Jordan Poole. He was a really integral part of them winning that 2022 NBA championship. But it's not even just that. They have Steph, they have Clay, they have Draymond, but they also are getting a little bit older. But they also did get a little bit smarter on the basketball court by adding Chris Paul and getting rid of Jordan Poole. Now, I was a person on this channel just talking nasty about the CP Jordan Poole trade, but the more and more I see it on the basketball court and the more I think about it, I actually am starting to like the trade more. Now, we all know that Chris Paul is nearing the end of his career. Can Chris Paul's IQ and his playmaking on the bench help this team go to the NBA championship? I personally think that it's a possibility that it can happen. Now, do I think that it's going to happen? No. And it's the same reason for the Miami Heat. I think that every team in the West just got better than them. The teams that were already above them, they got better. I think that the Los Angeles Lakers got better. I think that the Denver Nuggets got better. The Phoenix Suns got better. And with their core aging, I just do not see them being able to win an NBA championship this season. Now, that only leaves 5 teams out of 30 that can win the NBA championship. And the next team we need to talk about is the Los Angeles Lakers, ladies and gentlemen. With the past 3 games that I've seen from the Lakers, I am kind of struggling for even putting them on this list because I'm not going to lie, Darvin Ham, you got to do something about these LeBron minutes. The way that LeBron got subbed out when they were down by 4 in the Denver Nuggets game on opening night, no, that should not be happening at all because LeBron James is a really big part to this team. And if he's going to be the one on minutes restriction and taking a back step, then this team is going to be kind of cooked. I'm not going to lie because you're going to have to get through Nikola Jokic to win an NBA championship. And if you can't get through that, then I don't see you winning an NBA championship. There are a multitude of reasons why I have them as contenders. Number one is because LeBron James and the way that he is still playing in year 21. Anthony Davis, I'll continue saying, the way that he plays basketball is at a top 5 caliber level. Now, do I think that he's top 5? No. But to win an NBA championship, we've seen it in years past, you're probably going to need a top 10 to top 15 player in the league. And Anthony Davis is that. I personally still believe that LeBron is that. So in my eyes and in my head, if you have two top 10 players in the NBA, two top 15 players in the NBA, you are a contender to win the championship. But once again, do I see them win the NBA championship? I really don't. I'm gonna be honest, because they have a lot of issues that they need to work out. I mean, their offense. Number one, Gabe Vincent should not be closing. I was watching that Sacramento Kings game Sunday night. He should not be closing games. He should not be starting games. Gabe Vincent is a saboteur on the basketball court. I genuinely believe that because he's had nothing but stinkers the whole entire start of the season. Bring him off the bench as a 6-man, start D'Angelo Russell, start Austin Reeves, and let's just keep it like that. Just keep it like that. Darvin Ham's rotations are going to have to be better. This is your second year with this team. I'm hoping that we could see more Jackson Hayes. I'm hoping that we could see more Christian Wood. But something's going to need to change out there in LA because I'm not liking what I'm seeing. And when I said the Lakers don't look good, I'm basically comparing them to the 7 teams that I named at the beginning of the video. And that's all that is. The Los Angeles Lakers are still a very good team in the NBA. Do I think that they're going to win a championship? Probably not. Next up, the Phoenix Suns. Do I think the Phoenix Suns are going to win a championship? Let's just get this out of the way. No, I don't. And the reason why is because they cannot stay healthy. This is the thing, man. If you're going to win an NBA championship, the number one thing you're going to need to have is continuity. I'm going to continue saying that till I die, until this channel gets taken off YouTube. One of the biggest factors that you need to win an NBA championship is continuity, and they don't have that. The number one thing you need to win an NBA championship is defense. Statistically, it's proven that a lot of the teams that win the NBA championship have a top 10 defense in the league. You have a defensive-minded coach in Frank Vogel, right? You got no defensive pieces. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, man. If they can put together a top 10 defense by the end of the season, I'll give every single person on this video right now $50 in your bank account. I'm so serious because there's no way you're going to be able to be a top 10 defense with fucking Grayson Allen, Eric Gordon, and Drew Eubanks, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal, Devin Booker as your defenders. It's not going to work. However, that's not the reason why I have them as a contender. The reason why is their offense. I've already been on record saying that I think that they're going to be the best offense in the NBA. They're probably going to be competing with like the Sacramento Kings because you have these scorers in Bradley Beal and Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. They're all pure just ISO scorers, and you're not going to be able to double one because if you double one, you're leaving another one open. And I think that right there is going to go a long way when we get to the playoffs. However, I think that there are going to be teams that are going to be able to stop that, and the team that I think is going to be able to stop that, and the team that I think is going to be going to the NBA Finals is the Denver Nuggets. Now, a lot of people want to see the Lakers in the finals. They want to see the Suns in the finals. They want to see the Warriors back into the NBA Finals. I don't think that that's going to happen. Once again, I think that every single person that is trying to predict the Western Conference is just being blinded by how competitive it is, and they're missing the best team in the West. It happened last year. I think it's going to happen this year. I think the Denver Nuggets are going to go back to the NBA Finals because they have the best player in the NBA. He just did it again. That's crazy. You didn't get me this time, bro. You didn't get me this time. As I was saying, they have the best player in the NBA in Nikola Jokic. They have one of the best coaches in the league in Mike Malone. They are a well-oiled machine on offense. And I think that they just have the continuity and the consistency and the championship experience to just go right back to where they are. Steve Kerr said it best, man. The hardest championship to win is the next one. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to be that difficult for the Denver Nuggets. I got two more teams to talk about, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Boston Celtics, but let's start off with the Milwaukee Bucks for a second. Now, we got Damian Lillard, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo, two top 10 caliber players in my eyes. They look like they could just walk their way to the NBA Finals, right? I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk for them. Now, before the Drew Holiday trade happened, I think it was probably going to be a cakewalk. I think their only competition would have probably been Boston. I don't even think with Boston, they would have been able to put up a fight with Derek White and no guard depth at all to guard Damian Lillard. But now it's looking a little bit difficult for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the reason why I say that is because, yeah, they have Damian Lillard. Yeah, they have Giannis Antetokounmpo. But that tandem is also going to have to gel because Damian Lillard played 11 seasons in a different location. Giannis Antetokounmpo is used to having the ball in his hands. He's used to getting the touches. He's used to being the main focal point on the basketball team. Now that they're both playing together, that's going to take some time to gel. I don't know how long it's going to take to gel. It could take 25 games. It could take 50 games. It could take the whole entire NBA season. But that is something that we're going to need to look at when it comes to predicting an NBA champion. And another thing, how much are you going to be able to trust Malik Beasley in the playoffs? Let's be honest, dude. And another thing, I think that this team's defense on the perimeter is going to need to be looked at because you have teams like the Miami Heat who can fire on all cylinders. You have teams like the Boston Celtics who could fire on all cylinders. And if you can't guard the perimeter in today's NBA, we're going to have a problem. Damian Lillard is one of the worst defenders in the NBA today. Now, he could be amazing at all he wants on offense. That defensive side is going to be really hard to hide him. And you're not going to be able to hide him when Drew Holiday is going to be on that ass. Derek White is going to be on that ass. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. This is the things that I'm talking about. I'm going to be real with you. Last year, I predicted Boston and Denver to be in the NBA Finals with Denver winning the championship. This is the year where Boston and Denver are going to meet in the NBA Finals, and Boston is going to get the job done. I said it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be a little bit biased here. I think the Boston Celtics are going to win the NBA championship. And the reason why I'm saying this is barring all injuries. I just want to put this out there. It's barring all injuries. If Kristaps Porzingis ends up getting hurt, the Milwaukee Bucks are going to the NBA championship. If Kristaps Porzingis stays healthy, I've come to this realization the day before the NBA season started. If Kristaps Porzingis stays healthy, the whole season we're winning the title. I don't see any team being able to beat this defense. Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis. We can run Al and Porzingis. There's just so much versatility that we have. We have the continuity. We have the three-point shooting. We have the dirty work guys. We have the leadership. We have the voice. We have the top 10 guy in Jason Tatum. There's just so much riding on the Boston Celtics winning the NBA title this season. Everyone's saying that they're the favorites, and I don't even think that it's an over-exaggeration. I don't think it is. Yeah, I do believe the Boston Celtics are going to win the NBA championship. Banner 18 is going to be hung this year. And I'm going to just say this right now. If the Boston Celtics go to the NBA Finals, you will see me at one of those games. If you guys want to vlog, just like the video. Comment down below if you guys want to see it because it's going to happen. But that's all I got for y'all today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'm out. Peace.